I am, sir.
Okay.
I believe so. I just bought a 17 Street Glide, so I want to see what this ride's like.
All the controls, everything's real similar, so.
Cool. Sure is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice looking bike.
Let's see if these make a difference.
Yeah. Alright, enjoy it.
Thanks, bud. 2018 Road Glide. Good to go.
Alright.
Right on.
Have fun.
Thank you. So right off the bat, a significant change in the way this thing feels compared to a Street Glide. It is very I don't even know the word. It's strange not to see the fairing turn when I turn the handlebars. This is a 117 2018 Road Glide. I'm sure this is a special. It's maybe a CVO, I'm not real sure. Anyways, the handlebars feel different. There's the new Fat Bob. Really pretty. I'm not used to having the boombox out that far away because you got to really lean up to give it commands. You'd have to, you know, comfortably use your thumb commands. Oh man, the stabilization is strange. Didn't say bad, I said strange. So far it feels similar to the 107. I'm probably going to feel a change coming soon, I would imagine. I like the tacks, or the gauges. I really like the gauges. Again, I want to put my foot up on the peg here. Put it on top of the brake. That ain't probably a good idea. I don't like these mirrors. I'd probably have to get used to them. It's almost like there's not enough surface area. But I mean, I guess they're okay. I keep double check, see if I'm recording when I'm rushed to get my setup going. I constantly doubt whether or not I've plugged in my mic and hit record and whatnot. 4th gear, 5th gear. So it feels, man, I love these grips. These grips are so much better than the stock grips that are on my Street Glide. Just the, oh gosh dang it, that was kind of a hard bump right there. It's amazing how much difference can be made with a set of hand grips. And these grips right here are fantastic. I'm not going to be able to tell much difference in the boom box. I can hear it coming out back here. I feel it with my hand vibrating, but with the helmet on I really can't hear anything to begin with, so I'm just going to turn that back down. Bike doesn't complain very much. I've been riding in 4th and 5th this whole time. Let's open up the navigation. Yeah, you got to really lean forward. I guess I could have done that with my toggle buttons here. But in a world where smartphones, everything's touch and move and swipe and all this kind of stuff, you would think that most people are going to interact with the boombox that way. And with it being way up here like this, it really takes you out of position to do that. Which for some people, I imagine that's not an issue. And for me, it really isn't either. But it's something to consider for sure. And with it being farther away like it is, you can't see it as well. So that 6.5-inch display or whatever it is, it ends up being, you know, about the same size as a regular display once you put it that far away from you. Literally noticed no difference in engine power just yet, but I haven't had an opportunity to test it out. So far it feels great. I'm personally a little uncomfortable with the fairing and the setup, but that's literally preference. Get an old feel for it. Number one thing so far I like is these gauges. These gauges are the bomb diggity. No, not really any head buffering with the wind, as is with the Street Glide in most of my experiences. Whoa, settle down, buddy. Coming up is our left turn into the truck stop, where I'll stop and do a walk around and take a picture. I don't know I imagine, yeah, this is a CVO. Literally, once again, I just picked a bike and got on it. I saw that this one had the 117. It was available, so I rode it. I'm not going to wait. I heard them saying about the new Fat Bob that there's a waiting list. I'm not going to do that. So if you guys came to see, I'm probably not going to get a chance to review the Fat Bob or give you my first impressions. It is the one everybody wants to ride here though today, because there's a waiting list for it. I literally don't like lines. I might have to do it up here. The guy's turning in. Yeah, I'll do it in this. Right here. So when I get back, I look and see if there's a bike I want to ride, and I do it. There's neutral. Here's the walk around. I like the pipes. I love those lights. That is primo. I love those lights, tail lights in the back. 117. I actually kind of like this paint scheme too. And I believe with the CVO and the Road Glide, that is a 21-inch front wheel. Yes, it is 21-inch. I'm not a Road Glide guy, but that one right there is slick in so many ways. Smoked out lenses, two-tone paint. Let me get a picture. Got the 117. And it's starting to get hot, people. That is one pretty motorcycle. EITMS is kicking in. Well, you can check that. First off, when you get used to your bike, you'll know when it's enabled because you can feel it. But you hit the information button. EITMS active. So right now it is operating on one cylinder. Let's finish this baby out and see what kind of power she's got. There's that EITMS kicking in again. I feel it instantly when it happens. It kind of doubles as a little attitude adjustment there. It makes the engine shake a little bit. Alright, here we go. Like I said, so far I haven't noticed any difference in power. I hear something pop when I engage the front brake though. I don't notice a significant change in power. Now I can hear this one quite a bit better because it's got slip-ons on the back. So it's got a deep throaty sound, similar to the way the Slim S sounds, as strange as that may seem. Cruising at 75, let me bust that down just one. Cruising at 75 at over 3,000 RPMs. So this one's geared a little lower than that Street Glide I was just on. Oh, I'm in 5th. Ha ha! What a dork. What a freaking dork. You guys are probably like, shift gears! Rookie mistake. Hey, I'm not a road glide rider. This whole thing's got me messed up. I hear the air through my helmet coming over that fairing. So 75 right there at about 27, so it's the same. I can hear the air coming. It's a coming over the fairing. Not my personal. It's not for me. You know, I'm not that guy. But for somebody who is into the road glide, this is pretty sweet. However, I don't feel a change in power from the 107. Maybe if I rode it some more I would, but there's literally no significant change. You got to commit a little harder, it seems like, to turn. That may be that 21-inch wheel in there front. But it's really nice. This one, the heel toe shifter seems, maybe I'm crazy. Running over the dead animal again, grody. This one doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. It's like not in the way. Maybe it's the way I'm sitting on the bike that naturally positions my foot where it's supposed to be. Who knows? In any case, I would still take the heel toe shifter off. So, in reflection, I'm not a fan of the fairing, but I get it. I can hear the air. It's set back too far for me, and in certain situations, the sun can glare off of the gauges. Those are all very, very nitpicky things, but I do like the way the handlebar setup is. It was the CVO Street Glide went past. Well, the brakes feel good. As they are going to feel on these types of bikes. So, I like the grips, I like the handlebars, I love the seat. I like the paint. I like the 21-inch front wheel. I love the tail lights. Everything else is pretty similar. Another CVO Street Glide. Brum, brum. Oh, overall, nice bike. I like the speakers in the saddlebags too. Starting to get hot out here, folks. Starting to get hot. Not sure which bike I'll ride next. It will be something with an open face, just like that one right there, maybe. Something without a fairing. I wish they had the Street Bob Softail. I would ride it for sure. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Thanks, bud. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it was this vibrating or something, but I could hear it. I could hear it. Might ride that Heritage right there at 114.